Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
We begin tonight with our schemes and ripoffs and an odd twist to a scam that's popping up in the Valley.
We've heard about the jury duty scam before, but now the fraudsters are asking you to meet them at the Cass County Law Enforcement Center in an effort to appear legit.
Valley News Team's Joseph Ojo tells us what you need to know so you don't become a victim.
After it was brought to the attention of the Cass County Sheriff's Office that an individual is posing as an official trying to get money out of people in the FM area, the Sheriff's Office is warning that you be wary of this new scam.
We have scams all over the place.
After getting a call from a concerned resident that a Cass County Sheriff's Lieutenant was requesting money to make a missed jury duty sanction go away, the Sheriff's Office put out an instant warning to the public.
They started to utilize the Cass County Law Enforcement's address there in North Fargo with that request that, somebody's got this civil disorder or civil case against them, but if they bring a green dot card, they would be willing to meet them there.
The tactic? The scammer wants to frighten you, making you believe they will handle the civil matter when all they are trying to do is get your hard-earned cash. Sergeant Brigham tells us that luckily the individual who brought this to the Sheriff's Office attention did not schedule a meet with the scammer.
Our office, we have clerical staff and personnel as well as deputies that will place calls at times advising people of some misdemeanor level warrants. But nonetheless, we don't accept payment over the phone, and we're surely not going to accept it via a green dot card or any other means. It's going to be cash, it's going to be during business hours, and it's going to be inside the courthouse.
The Sheriff's Office tells us there are security measures now in place to prevent anyone from falling victim, and that they have launched an investigation into the number that is contacting people. Even Eric Smith says he is grateful that law enforcement shed light on this new scam in the FM area.
I think that it's sickening. I think that it's bold on their part, on their behalf. Thankfully, we have great law enforcement. We stand behind our law enforcement as citizens, and I think that it's great that they're out there warning people about this scam.
In the FM area, Joseph Ojo, Valley News Live.
The Sheriff's Office says if you see something suspicious, say something, and to always alert authorities. That number can be found on our website. Go to valleynewslive.com and click on this story.
The North Dakota Department of Health says West Nile virus cases have more than tripled in the last week. The state only had 4 cases until then, but reported 14 positive cases last week. Burleigh County has 7 confirmed cases this year. 8 other counties also have confirmed cases. West Nile virus was also found in 1 horse and 10 birds this week, and experts say it will not slow down anytime soon.
Typically, we see our increases just historically in kind of early to mid-August, so we'll just kind of have to watch it carefully these next couple weeks.
Health departments in multiple counties in the state say they are seeing extremely high numbers for mosquito. Temperatures could keep populations high.
Here's an update to a story we first showed you last night. In exclusive surveillance video, you can see how quickly and easily a suspect took off with a local woman's car in broad daylight. The video is from Saturday afternoon at the Fargo Library. You can see the woman and her family get out of their Pontiac G6 and they head inside. About 3 minutes later, someone else walks over to the car and takes off. Contact Fargo Police if you have any information on this case, or if you see a black 4-door Pontiac G6 with a license plate number 246MEN.
We hung on to the hazy skies and the hot weather all day. Hutch, what's in store for the overnight and tomorrow morning?
Well, the only thing to worry about from the skies is that smoke and haze. A little bit of a blur out there, reduced visibilities in spots as well. We still have 75 degrees in Fargo and Thief River Falls, 70s in Lakes Country, 68 Jamestown, 67 Grand Forks. There is an air quality alert for our Minnesota counties until tomorrow at 10 in the morning as this smoke is passing its way out of Canada through much of northeast North Dakota. Make no mistake, there's a lot of smoky conditions there. Anyone with respiratory illness, the elderly or the very young, should likely stay indoors and not breathe this smoky air. Your hour-by-hour forecast shows overnight quiet conditions, temperatures in the 60s for most, a few 50s out in Lakes Country. All details on more sizzling weather in our forecast. We'll talk about when this smoke is out of here as well in a moment.
Okay, thanks, Hutch. With the start of a new school year just around the corner, it is a no-brainer for stores to start school supply sales now.
And it means that parents will have to dig into their pockets deeply. Valley News Team's Katie Opperly looked into just how much back-to-school shopping is costing parents. Katie?
Yeah, Mike, Andrea, I went back to school shopping to see what's on school supplies lists for kiddos these days. From pencils to notebooks, the numbers tally up pretty fast. I picked up the school supply list for McKinney Elementary here in Fargo and began the checklist. I found that my school shopping for a third grader added up to be somewhere between $70 to $80 for just one child. One Fargo mother and grandmother said she can't help but spend a few extra dollars when the kids get excited.
They had new backpacks, so they're talking about the colors of the backpacks and the new markers and the crayons and how they couldn't wait to start using all this again. You always knew that you're going to have to spend some, so you kind of saved up and so that you'd have that extra money at that time.
Some stores are currently offering back-to-school deals and sales to save some extra money. Mike?
Thanks, Katie. And for a list of the deals offered for back-to-school shopping, check out our website. Go to valleynewslive.com.
You have your social media accounts like Facebook and Instagram, and then you have your precious banking information. But what if they were all in one place? Facebook says it has some proposed data sharing partnerships with banks and credit card companies. In other words, you could be able to access your bank account information from Facebook Messenger. So does this put you at more risk of getting your personal information stolen?
People often use the same credentials for everything, so having separate credentials for every account, enabling like second factor authentication are big factors. So when we don't do that, it puts us at risk or greater risk.
We talked to a number of financial experts in the FM area, and they don't think it's a very good idea at all. We also tried speaking with local banks, but none of them returned our calls.
Some families don't have the money to pay for school meals. Madison Elementary in Fargo will be offering free meals to help ease that financial load. The Director of Nutrition Services within the Fargo Public School District says that the district won't know if this federal program will be a financial gain or loss until the end of the school year.
Our preliminary calculations show that it should be a financial wash to the district, so it should be cost neutral. But until we get through the first year, we won't know that for sure.
If this program goes well in Madison, the district will or could expand it to Ed Clapp and Jefferson Elementary Schools next school year.
The research is in on when baby should be out. Later on Valley News Live at 10, why it's so important to first-time moms.
And if you have a Samsung Galaxy S7 smartphone, your information could be at risk. Details right after this break.